wants to have that rise, especially when he was on Rule 1. He was on that kind of #2 MENA team, and he finds himself with 2 new players that he hopes to really help grow. And Ahmad is already with the fake and bounces above almost 1v2 is Team Mobula. But still scoreless. That was close, though.
Yeah, we saw some interesting defensive plays yesterday for Mobula. I know there was an epic own goal from VK Salem. That time he was able to get that ball out of net. And as we said, it's going to be interesting. I feel like Twisted Minds, if they learned from that loss yesterday, that reverse sweep to OG, I think it's a similar play style here where Mobula, they're going to be defensive. They're going to be looking for those low 50s, the challenge game. Can Twisted Minds keep the aggression up for the entire series? They did it for 2 games against OG, and then they seem to falter.
And I spoke to Pyro J about Team Mobula, and the fact that they haven't dropped a single series throughout Split 2 is incredible, even against Limitless, who only gave them bumps and bruises. I feel like a lot of regions have been competitive. A double though for VK Salem. That's the guy you gotta watch out for. Very mechanical and showing up here today.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Just fundamental rock right here. VK Salem with a nice sidewall double. He recognized the space, saw there was no defender on that backboard on the sidewall. Able to get the first on the board. Twisted Minds, this is where we have to start thinking, how much did that loss yesterday affect them? Being 2-0 up, they were looking good in Game 3. They had the lead on Champions Field as well, and they were dropped down into this stage. So we've got to see if they can bounce back here.
For Twisted Minds, I think the guy to set up is Ahmad. I think one of the most mechanical people on that team. And Twisted Minds just got to find themselves on the rotation. How do they connect and how close can they play? Because the closer you play, the less options you have in terms of passing or how you get down the field. And look how Twisted Minds are already supporting each other. Mobula may put the ball to the side, but Twisted Minds had to run back for boost, and that means space for Leoro, and this bounces out to VK Salem, but great bump out of Mawson.
Still rare for Twisted Minds to be playing this much defense. Fantastic shot from that man, Ahmad, who, as you said, we're looking for him to step up. I think yesterday he would have been pretty disappointed with how he played. He had a couple of misplays that led to some OG goals, and, well, certainly he has a pretty high potential. He's been around for a while. He's the most experienced player on this Twisted Minds lineup, as we said, coming top 2 in London last time he was here. He does get bumped off that one, however, as Leoro can throw it downfield. That man, VK Salem, the rock of Team Mobula, launching it forward, and this is a fantastic start for the SSAC.
Yeah, I've been hearing from Pyro J too that Leoro is like a mechanical guy too, and playing on 140 ping and still showing up against the competition that's so difficult to do. And he's been on the climb, so much improvement out of Team Mobula, and knowing how close they were to a victory against NA's great in SSG. Team Mobula, this is definitely a more winnable match, at least a more even match, but Twisted Minds are still the favorite because there's so much respect for the MENA region. Ahmad bumping Rubik's out of the way, but SMW goes to steal boost.
Just over 2 minutes now, and Twisted Minds, this is rare from them yet to hit the scoreboard. As really we're expecting the pressure and aggression to be coming out from them, but they're just a little bit slow to start. And I want to say it's early in the day because it's not at all. We're nearly at 4 p.m. currently, London time. And
yeah.
They've had enough time to sleep in, regroup from that OG loss. Yet to trouble the scorekeeper so far. It's a nice pinch across Moss. It's going to jump and able to get it center. Again, it's awkward for a Mobula, but it is working. They're almost playing so slow that Twisted Minds are expecting them to be quicker on the counter-attack.
Well, Twisted Minds have been stealing their boost too, so Team Mobula have been a bit trapped. That backboard almost undefended. Over touch out of Rubik's. Mawson wanted to take advantage. VK Salem, a protective layer in front of the net. Leoro's trying to go for a 50 off the ceiling. And SMW against Rubik's. A low boost 50 that doesn't favor Twisted Minds. But even with that clear from Mobula, they can't harass them back.
Another great save as well from VK Salem. He is that defensive rock, and there we go again, another save from him. He's known for his low 50s on the EU ranked server. I know, talking to Archie, one of the most frustrating players to play. Had him as a central defensive midfielder type of operator. There's another shot on it, and VK Salem again this time. He was getting bumped, he had 0 boost, parries it away, more pressure. Ahmad, surely this time, he's gonna have a free double, no one on the backboard, puts it bottom right, and gets the first on the board.
And this is the guy that will put those away every time. Look at this beautiful pass out of SMW from the corner. Team Mobula, I'm noticing they're giving Twisted Minds too much space and a little bit too much time to go for the slowest passes ever, and a double that goes completely uncontested.
Fantastic play. Just recognizing the lack of that infield presence and no one on the backboard as well. You cannot give Ahmad that much space. Nice placement as well on the finish. They get the goal back. There's less pressure on them now. They can really settle down into this one as, again, there's still a lot of pressure coming through from Team Mobula, which we weren't expecting coming into this one. Ahmed gets 50 by VK Salen. Goes the redirect, does get a nice little win at a 50 as well. Doing well with the limited boost that he has. Team Mobula, can they steal this game number one? Can they get their first game win on the board here in this series? Another shot, nice save, Ahmad, 15 seconds. It looks like we're going to be heading to overtime unless something crazy can happen. Could it be that man, VK Salen? Can't quite get it to work. SMW downfield. It's over 10 seconds. Might just be Twisted Minds to have the last chance.
And Leoro is too far forward and extended for Team Mobula once that ball came down from the ceiling. Now, Leoro, second chance, and this does not get in front of the net. SMW sending it to the orange hat, but there's no one home from Twisted Minds. OT for game one.
Mobula had 2 OTs yesterday. They couldn't get the job done in either against Space Station. What do they have here? Can they get their first win in OT? Twisted Minds, well, their confidence took a little bit of a hit yesterday, so this is a massive game number one for them as well. And the team bump isn't going to help. VK Salen launches it downfield. I don't think he's had boost for the entire game so far. Leoro could pop it up. It's SMW can catch it on the backboard. 100 boost. He does have Ahmed waiting across, but again, Mobula just playing some nice fundamental Rocket League. The structure's there and it's holding out.
Team Mobula, can they get those passes? And Ahmad almost has an open net. He gets the second touch. Team Mobula. On the ball, they were being productive off the ball, and I think that's how Team Mobula were forced to play so much defense. It's not like it was very productive for Twisted Minds to have all that boost and not score a whole ton, but hey, you denied a lot of opportunities out of Team Mobula. The options, as Rubix gets this to VK Salen, but a great stop from SMW.
As we get into game number 2, game number 1 is underway on the other stream as well. On the A stream, over on twitch.tv/Rocket League, Chiefs taking on Gladiators, a little classic OCE APAC matchup, so make sure you've got both streams open. Nice redirect from VK Salen over here. The SMW with a nice help there from Ahmad. Able to deal with that one, but again, Mobula have been pretty impressive, and that's probably been their story this entire event. They haven't, you know, embarrassed themselves. They're just always in series. They're just lacking that killer blow.
Well, Ahmad is killing that ceiling. Had to go all the way up there, and Twisted Minds have been, now they're team bumping each other. They gotta be composed. Twisted Minds just got hammered right off the kickoff from Team Mobula, who didn't score, but they really had SMW stretching for it. Meanwhile, he's got boost, but VK Salen above and beyond, where Mawson waits in the corner to transition through the midfield. He's got SMW to his right, but all three of Mobula are all over him like butter on toast.
It was Ahmad with a great game line, getting those 2 goals, but it still feels like Mawson and SMW, they're not playing with the freedom that we saw yesterday, at least in those first couple of games against OG. I think they're still perhaps finding their feet again, a little bit rattled off that series loss, off that reverse sweep. Ahmad, though, showing that experience so far. Game 2 has been a little bit more to Mobula, and there's the triple fake almost coming through. Leoro with the shot, redirect across. VK Salen just thrown it, he's blasted it across. Too much power on that one.
And Leoro's on the sidewall, so that would have been a cool 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're looking all over the place. And Team Mobula, the offense, it's definitely there. It's not scoring, but it creates a lot of tension at least. The double commit, Leoro getting up there. Team Mobula running on almost no boost, just having to reach that far up, but VK Salen has something to say, and SMW has been that pillar in the Twisted Minds net that has allowed to keep has made this a scoreless game.
Leoro now with the solo play. He's going to get a reset as well. Can he get the dunk? No. Mawson, nice defense. Thought that Leoro could have got the shot. Still on, though. And Twisted Minds really struggling to get this ball out. It is Ahmad finally getting it downfield, but he's missed the double, and VK Salen can find the pass. He's found Rubix. Back to VK Salen. Have a look at this. It's the Harlem Globetrotters. Leoro gets the shot on double commit save. VK Salen fires it, or Rubix, should I say. And Mobula, they're looking like G2 out here.
Well, when you get 1,000 opportunities to put shots on target, eventually this is gonna leak through. Twisted Minds, I mean, Mawson, he needs to find himself on the rotation. He's sitting in the midfield. I'm seeing Ahmad just solo dribble his way to the orange half with no solid second man and not a lot of options besides going for a solo play. And if there's anyone I'm going to bank money on being able to do that, it's Ahmad. I mean, he did that in game 1, at least for one of the goals. So I need to see Mawson or SMW support Ahmad, that star player, to really get these goals going.
SMW now with space, 100 boost. Let's get dunked by Leoro. He's going to get the shot on. Open net for Ahmad. There it is. Every day of the week for him. Gets the equaliser, and very quickly when you have that trust in Mobula, it can break down so easily, and it was Rubik's. He was the hero for the first goal. Gives it up there. Last man gets caught out.
I ask and I receive. I wanted a second man from Twisted Minds. There's 3 on the field. Ahmad had 2 options. A beautiful second touch out of SMW. Got himself out of the net and got himself involved. The reset from Ahmad, but to the right, where SMW couldn't quite get the rebound. But Mawson shows up from the midfield, wins the 50, but it goes to Rubik. So Twisted Minds need to try and force this ball to their second man or really get the comms going for that.
Ahmad scored every single goal here for Twisted Minds. You can look at it one of 2 ways there. He's certainly stepping up and improving from what we saw yesterday, but we're just not quite seeing Mawson and SMW get active offensively. So he's going to find the pop there. Able to get around VK Salen. SMW with 0 boost, doing well. Here's Ahmad, the danger man for Twisted Minds. He's going to have space again. Let's get bumped off a bit. Can't get the ground pinch and almost finds the net. Certainly worried the defense of Team Mobula. So again, very similar game to game number 1. 1-1. And neither team really looking to put too much pressure on. Neither team willing to take much of a risk here.
That's a good point, because I haven't seen Mawson really cross that midfield line. Even when he was set up at the left corner, he could find the rebound. Twisted Minds need to build pressure. You can't just get the one and done, man. Team Mobula aren't showing mistakes that are obvious enough for Twisted Minds to score on. Not like the game 1, as Ahmad and Mawson from the midfield with a ton of boost, but Team Mobula more than enough time to get blockers in the net. As VK Salen is trying to lead them out, he didn't get the full tank of boost. Rubix will still do his best with low boost, but not much threat from Mobula, not since the first kickoff.
Almost the Rubix didn't want the double there, had the perfect pass off the sidewall, and I've never seen Twisted Minds back off so many plays. They're hesitating so much here. If this was any other team, if they were back home in meter against anyone but the Falcons, you just see constant aggression from them. It's not to be so far. 10 seconds though, shot wide, SMW. Can Twisted Minds find something? Are we going to get a second OT? Mawson's backflip, side flipped out of the way. The perfect chance again. And you're just seeing them not firing on all cylinders. This ball will hit the ground. A chance late for Twisted Minds, but back-to-back overtimes.
It's a nice reset, especially with Team Mobula rescinding the house, but Mobula led with fire right off the first kickoff, so they kind of needed this to reorganize as well. This goes back for Team Mobula, very low on boost, now all full and ready to party. Salen to Leoro, and not centered in front of the net, but he's trying to get the bouncer off the corner, and Rubix can't get the tap in. Twisted Minds alive and well defensively, but how do they assemble offensively? That's what matters.
Still only looks like Ahmad offensively for Twisted Minds that is able to do anything at the moment. Leoro misses the second touch. Ahmad with 100 boost. We'll be able to deal with this one. And we'll just sit behind it for the 50. He's done really well. The 2 men have overcommitted. It's terrible for the Mobula here. That pass wasn't exactly what Ahmad wanted, but Mawson's looking to land on it, get the ground pinch. Rubik's able to deal with it out of defense.
And if you had a second man there, maybe that ground pinch could have been a quick shot. He had a good fake off the ceiling, and Twisted Minds, I mean, I'm sure they haven't really played Mobula. I don't know what the scrim schedule's like over here, but this goes all the way. SMW pitches off the post, and Ahmad's now in a 50 situation against Leoro. Back passes to Rubix, and VK Salen's the 3rd man back. Didn't want to risk that challenge. He would have been late to it, but he still gets the last laugh against SMW as Twisted Minds. They're cycling well. They're going in with boost, but they need more options offensively to crack through the Mobula net. I mean, we saw 8 saves out of VK Salen before, and I'm sure Team Mobula have just as much in game 2.
Yeah, credit to them. They're making Twisted Minds look so awkward and looking almost like the better team, but Leoro's got 0 boost, and here's Ahmad with a reset. Can he get the dunk on Leoro? Does so, but not on target. Really well done. Leoro only had 20 boost to work with there as Rubik's now, he's low, double commit Mobula again, but they get out of trouble. They find the right 50 when they need to. Ahmad just trying to keep that ball in, but VK Salen, his stolen boost, he's trying to find the pass back. Mawson able to deal with this one. Another 50 comes through. Leoro backing off. He's able to steal some boost from Twisted Minds, looking to half rotate as well. Rubik's What can he do on the ball? Tries to keep it close. There's the pressure. That's much better from Twisted Minds. It's a double commit, but again, Mobula, they're almost baiting in Twisted Minds with these double commits. They know what's going on. The Twisted Minds have no idea.
And Team Mobula kind of miscomm of who's going to go for the side boost, who's going to get on the ball, and they're trying to organize as well. 2.5 minutes into OT, by the way, the second OT of the series. It doesn't get any closer than this, but I'm seeing Team Mobula have sometimes that one player, VK Salem, is playing downfield, and he says, pass it to me, but it's been tough. Through all the traffic in the midfield, mistouch by Mawson, good fake by Leoro. Rubik steps up with boost, has SMW scrambling on the backboard, but he puts it to the side where Leoro is ready. Rubik's looking for bumps, will still get the corner boost. VK Salem wins the 50 and doubles to give it to Leoro.
Power earlier as well. We talk about
You have to. I mean, I respect it.
Yes, I do, but I didn't pick them against Oxygen. But we are back underway here. Tech timeout, tech pause has been resolved. Everything is go right now. Green light across the board. And we have a 1-1 series.
Was Ahmad just get to play like self-catch in the corners? Anyone like Team Mobula kind of let Twisted Minds get a few more extra touches. Like Mawson now is getting to go for some solo plays. I'll have to see that. No boost doesn't help. SMW is off the ceiling with a full tank and deposits in the bank.
Probably the best possible tech pause I've ever seen for Twisted Minds. That timeout looked good because SMW, I can confirm, he is on the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. He is back. Phenomenal solo play. Biding his time in the air as well. Getting a dunk. And they do get the first on the board.
It's so different. When Twisted Minds score, it's like super serious. Team Mobula score, I don't even want to try and translate like the whatever words are coming out of that mouth when they get so excited. Team Mobula really operating off of vibes, so I'm wondering if that tech pause iced them out. That's a Canadian term.
Yeah, I love, you know, you can take an ear out of our headsets here and just hear the yells from across the arena. Cannot wait for the crowd. Yeah, it's a little bit concerned. It sounds like there's an alarm going off, but yeah, I'm worried whenever Gladiators are scoring on that other stream. And again, I'm not going to give up results, but just tune in. What are you doing? Get both streams up. There's going to go on here in game number 3. Great start for Twisted Minds. Much better, and that is going to get only the better here. Ahmed getting the demo with the aggression. Getting the second goal for SMW is going to be huge as well, but you can see there, Leoro, he was in big trouble.
And Twisted Minds finally utilizing physicality to get the defenders out of the way, because it was frustrating in the last 2 games to put on the amount of shots that they did and not find any fruits for their labor. And now you finally, Team Mobula are in the net. They get demoed, so great job by the Twisted Minds to see that teamwork really come into fruition as Leoro faking it against Ahmad, who drops down, gets the pitch, and leaves Mawson out to dry.
I mean, he left him there. He perhaps didn't expect it, Mawson, but yeah. I think you've still got to cover the net just in case. You can see him turn up front post. No one there. SMW, well, he's not ready back post either. And that's a little freebie for Team Mobula to get him back into it.
Everyone way more energized after that tech pause, and okay, SMW gets back in time. He does get demoed. Some pressure for Team Mobula. 3-on-2, and oh no, deja vu, revenge? No, Team Mobula couldn't capitalize on that.
Oh, Leoro, what was going on there? They had the free shot, they had the free goal. VK Sailor did everything, found the bump, found the demo. It was wide open. Team Mobula could be 2-2, should be 2-2. Twisted Minds, though, might get a chance to answer back. He's beaten 2 with the flick here. It's phenomenal. Mawson, does he have an open net? Yes, he does. The bump comes through. And that's a 2-goal swing for Twisted Minds.
I bet everyone's looking at Ahmad because he's the only guy scoring, or used to be. And as all eyes are on him, he's getting bumps, he's getting demos, he's opening up that net, making everyone on his team look amazing. Twisted Minds 3-1. I don't know what they set off the tech pause, but it's working.
That's a sign of a good leader, bringing his players into the game. They were looking quiet early, but with a pass, with a couple of bumps, he has activated his 2 fellow teammates here. Mawson able to get the beat over the top of Rubik. Steals 100 boost as well. Leoro, I feel like I've only seen him with 0 boost so far in game number 3. Ahmad, to get the flick downfield. This man, VK Salem, has almost done a manual flip reset there. Not sure what was going on. Leoro able to find the touch downfield, but this is Twisted Minds. Look at the aggression again. Free double Ahmad. Great save, Leoro. Twisted Minds are looking scary off the timeout. I'm doing that in quotation marks.
Yeah. And Team Mobula, oh, there's a chance for Leora.
Oh, he saved his own goal. Oh, no. It looked top corner. It looked top corner, and he's fallen in front of it. That is disaster.
You guys got CJ in shambles. Get it together. But Leora going for the musty. Got it. I don't know, but it's in the net.
It was a 2-goal swing 40 seconds ago. They finally get one back. They probably could have scored 5 goals so far in game number 3, but it's a great dunk from Leora. Just recognizing the pre-jumping defender, goes low, finds the dunk, finds the angle, and it's back to 1.
VK Sailing, you see the passion on Cam's. Everything on the line. And an 0-2 Swiss who can keep marching on. 1-1 series. SMW trying to get the pass from the corner. Rubik's great protection off the backboard as Ahmad to Mawson off the ceiling. Back to Ahmad. Mawson missing the bump. VK Sailing with no boost to Leora with also nothing. Gonna do his best to maybe try to steal this corner one. It hasn't spawned yet just now, and Leora has disengaged. VK Sailing off the ceiling trying to meet Rubik's halfway, so Team Mobula are going for the big plays.
So much space here for any player that wants to take it to create the solo play. We saw before Mawson on the sideball, just getting a poor first touch. It's not quite the quality that we are expecting, but let's get a nice 50 here. They do have the lead. They don't have to do anything crazy. It's not really in a Twisted Minds' playbook to play safe and park the bus. We did see it in a couple of games earlier on in this series. SMW with the 50. There's Rubik. Shot on net. Won't trouble the defense too much for Twisted Minds. Just a minute now for Mobula to get to work. You don't want to go down 2-1. So much pressure on elimination point here. A huge last minute coming up.
I see Team Mobula on this offense lacking boost. Like, not even 5 or 10, like anything. So they go for bumps and they just get put in a locker. Like, you just counter-bullied by Twisted Minds. Team Mobula, if they could just free up that net, it would just make things so much easier. 35 seconds, though, Twisted Minds. It's Ahmad with the reset, looking for the bump, though, and Team Mobula hold on. Double potential for SMW to seal the deal for this game for Twisted Minds.
Free play double set up by Ahmad. SMW, free backboard, easy as you like. VK Sailing, he had no boost to work with. And that might just have iced out game number 3 here for Twisted Minds. Fantastic work. SMW getting involved, Mawson getting involved, and so many demos from Ahmad. Off the ball, he's looking like calm out there.
Yeah, Leoro, VK said, oh, okay, he's gonna readjust as Leoro somebody got demoed on Team Mobula, and they're still gonna march forward, do their best, and make as many plays as they can with 0 boost. You gotta appreciate that at Team Mobula. Now with 7 seconds remaining, will be Twisted Minds going to match point. Biggest tech pause of all time.
An awesome tech pause.
2 OTs later.
For Twisted Minds. Finally, we don't get an overtime, and you could just see the difference.
Thing, you know?
Clearly, something happened because, well, Ahmad's activated his teammates. But can they do it again here? Game number 4. You don't want to force game 5. They couldn't get the job done yesterday on Champ Field against OG, but they can secure it here. They certainly, I mean, they're going to challenge any team if they're playing like they did there in game number 3.
Ahmad just playing downfield, getting this SMW. VK Sailing playing for the 50 and trusting Rubik's. VK Sailing are either bumping or faking, and it gets Twisted Minds to pay more attention as Mawson will cross the midfield. Ahmad just blocking VK Sailing from getting on this ball. And now Team Mobula with boost. We'll see what kind of magic happens when they can actually play fast and maybe even play physical. I see Rubik's just all over Twisted Minds as they're dip, dive, and dodging against Team Mobula.
As the A stream looks like that match is finished. Anyone that's just tuning in from that one, don't talk to me about it. I will not be answering any questions. Thank you very much. Over here, though, still 0-0. Minute gone in game number 4 as Ahmad able to control into the corner, but doesn't get the best touch. Mawson finds a huge dunk over the top, and Ahmad is waiting downfield. Again, Twisted Minds is so much better. Look at the positioning, so aggressive. So much better than those first 2 games where they just looked passive. Ahmad, the only one wanting to enter the offensive half. But again, we're seeing chances come through. That's why that should have been a goal there for Mawson. SMW has to track back, but he does have 100 boosts to work with.
Mawson trying to slot that perfectly into the corner. Just didn't work out. But it's match point for Twisted Minds, and they definitely have found their footing. They found what works. And finally, Team Mobula have to play from behind, but being able to find boost is everything. Rubik's can get the double and can set up some VK Salem. Maybe it was a fake for Leoro to step up. Team Mobula will retreat, just try to slow down the Twisted Minds counterattack, and Mawson finds his opportunity off the side while he gets a bouncer, but no one home to respond.
Yeah, Mawson just rushed himself there. He had a lot more time to set up the double. Couldn't get it to work. Now he's got to work on the defensive end. 0 boost, 16 in the tank. Hands it off to SMW. Able to get the 50, but that is huge from Rubik's. And look at VK Salem just throwing himself up. He was looking a little bit wobbly on that one, but the decoy almost worked for Mobula. Demo comes through. That'll help out the defense for Team Mobula. It's VK with 100 boost, launches it downfield.
Yeah, we haven't seen Team Mobula go for really any demos, and I wonder if that can cause confusion or chaos in the Twisted Minds camp, and I'd love to see that more from Team Mobula, but you don't want to be off the ball or off the play for too long. But SMW just gonna put this off to the side. Ahmad with a full tank can get the dribble going, not off that first touch, but Mawson won't let Team Mobula capitalize on kind of some weaker defensive touches. SMW will deny that back wall and kind of assess the field, and with that demo on the Rubik's, it's 3-on-2 for Twisted Minds. Great passes, not on target. Ahmad steals the corner, but it goes right to Team Mobula.
You can just see Twisted Minds backing off again. This is feeling a little bit like what we saw in game number 2. I want to see the aggression from them. If they want to win this, they're going to have to do it off their own boot, because Mobula are not going to hand them an easy victory here. Leoro, 100 boost, does have some support in the midfield. Able to fake out SMW as well. There's VK Salem. Gets it over the top as well. Leoro with the pass. Nice positioning from Mawson. Launches it downfield. Rubik's setting up a 10th there, setting up a camp in the back half. Mobula looking pretty composed when they're down here. They're certainly in control of this last minute.
And it's all about these first touches from Team Mobula. Like, if that could have gone to the backboard, if VK Salem could have had that first touch that didn't go off the ceiling and really get that full clear. It's always been these little things about Team Mobula, these tiny little mechanical things, even against SSG. This is haunting them then, yet again, as SMW had a chance, as Ahmad sends it to the left side, but SMW retreats for boost. Mawson steps up. Team Mobula now getting the passes as the players move downfield. Still a scoreless game, 47 seconds left, where Team Mobula's journey could end here, or we could go to Champions Field.
It's going to be that 10 to push forward. What a shot. Better save from SMW. We launched it downfield. Nearly got a shot on target. He redirected it that hard as Ahmad. Can he find a teammate? Has SMW in the midfield. All he can do is throw it on net, but Leoro can't get the touch. Demo comes through as well. It's been a clear shift for Twisted Minds. The aggression, the demolitions have been huge for them, particularly in game number 3. 20 seconds left. Can they steal it here? More bumps. Flick comes through. VK Salem again. The brick wall, but they're just removing everyone. SMW, oh no, Ahmed took it off him. It doesn't even matter, because Mawson, with 11 seconds left, might have just sent Mobula home.
You get the ball to Ahmad, and it finally happens, especially with the demo, and Mobula were missing, still trying to get someone in the net. Twisted Minds, better late than never. 11 seconds, Team Mobula, the kickoff magic. VK Salem, but SMW beats him to the ball. Leoro off the ceiling, off the sidewall, almost gets Rubik's in a position to tuck it into the corner. But it's Team Mobula that will be tucked into bed if this next offense does not deliver, and Rubik's can't get the ball high. Twisted Minds live on through Swiss.
Wasn't the most convincing series win for Twisted Minds, but they get the monkey off the back. They get one on the board.